Hi, you guys. It is Thursday, April 21st, 2016. My name is Doris, and this is the Knit and Purl Podcast, episode 92. You can find the show notes for this podcast on knitandpurl.net. The Purl is P-E-A-R-L. In social media, I am One Fine Cow, all spelled out, on Ravelry and Twitter. I am One Fine Design, the number one, on Facebook and Etsy, and I am Doris M. Smith, all smooshed together and lowercase on Instagram. In the show notes, you will find links to all of those, and you can go and follow me, and I'll try to follow you back. This podcast has a Ravelry group, which is the Knit and Purl Podcast group. Again, the Purl is P-E-A-R-L. Links in the show notes. We have one new member this week, and that is Go Jen, who is Jennifer from Virginia. And Go Jen has a YouTube channel, and she also has an Etsy store for stitch markers called Stitchy Markers. And there's a giveaway, which you'll hear about a little bit later. We have Ravelry group birthday shout outs, and this week we have 4 birthdays. To start with is S.E. Hepworth, who is Sarah. Her birthday is today. Happy birthday, Sarah. And we have Shepherd Knits, who is Leslie, whose birthday is also today. So happy birthday, Leslie. We have Crochet Knit 2, who is Emily. Her birthday is on the 26th. And we have Survivor 11, who is Sue. Her birthday is on the 27th. So, altogether, happy birthday, ladies, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Eat cake. Eat it for me. We're moving along to the different cowls and things. We have an April-May market bag along. You can crochet or knit. The rules are you must be a member of the group to qualify for prizes. It began on April 15th and it will end on May 31st. You can have as many entries as items completed and posted by May 31st. It can be as small as the little toddler market bag. Chatter is welcome and encouraged on the thread, and the prize yet to be determined. Sorry. There's going to be a prize. I just don't know yet. And we also have a giveaway, which is the Stitchy Marker giveaway. Jennifer sent along a set of stitch markers as a giveaway when I got my special gift from Christy Rose. These are mine. They're like flowers, different color flowers, kind of springy. And they're on it like a lobster claw type clasps. But she sent a set for a giveaway. I will take them out of the bag so you can see them. This will be closed. Well, we'll get to that. So they come on this little clip. And they have a lever back. So the nice thing about Jennifer's stitch markers are that they can be used for knitting or crochet. So there's the lever back. And here's the pretty little bead. So, giveaway. The rules are, you must be a member of the group, of course, to qualify for the giveaway. You go over to Jen's site, look at the stitch markers and give her some love. Then come back to the thread, and number 1, tell us your favorite ones. And number 2, what is your favorite? What is your all-time favorite type of stitch markers? Post that in the thread. The giveaway, the thread will close on next Wednesday, And the price, we'll draw for the price for these beautiful stitch markers on the podcast, which will be filmed next Thursday. So if you haven't yet, get on over there. So a chance to win this. So also, I was on Twitter the other night and I saw a post of somebody, looking for hats. Knitters to knit hats for Haiti babies. So I posted a thread in the Ravelry group to see who's interested. I have an address where they are to be sent. You can use any knit hat pattern. Preferably you're using acrylic yarn so that it's easily cared for yarn, because it's going to a third world country. So anyway, if you're interested, please go over and let me know. I probably will. I want to see the product, and we have a couple of months, and I'm thinking it would be fun if you knit however many you're going to knit and that you send them to the address, and that you make sure you include that you're knitting it as a knit along from the Knit and Purl podcast. And I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here. I will get it all written down. Hopefully a lot will participate, and then we'll just send our individual packages to the address. And I would thank you so much. And there will be a prize in the thread. Possibly something from my shop or a set of stitch markers. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for those of you who will be participating. This is my first charity knitting thing. So I was like, yeah, I knit hats. And if you knit like 2 or 3 hats, you can enter them into the Knitting I Love hat thread for a chance to win some of her beautiful stuff. So I don't know for sure. You need to go over to her, join her group, Knitting I Love, and read in the hats. I think it's like 2 or 3 hats equal 1 hat. So the baby hats can be included in that, and you can win some of her product. Okay. Story of the week and stash enhancement. So today, as I'm reaching over, today I was strolling through Instagram on my lunch hour at work, and I saw a post by K.F. Jones, by Bryony Bear, who's K.F. Jones in Ravelry. Or Bryony Bear. Anyway, K.F. Jones Patterns. And she has put her patterns for 50% off until their time tomorrow at 3 p.m. So you can get a K.F. Jones pattern on Ravelry right now until, I don't know the exchange, how far ahead they are than we are, but check it out. I got 2 patterns that I've been longing for but have just like not done it. But since they were 50% off, I got Miss Gelato Giraffe. I rushed home and I got the Messalina shawl. 50% off, guys. You can't beat that price. I recommend going to Bakery Bears, K.F. Jones. She's got beautiful patterns. Snag you some patterns you've been waiting to purchase. I did. And I blame Funkle Boy, Scrappy Lad, Smells Like Yarn podcast for this purchase. That's all one guy, by the way. I got some Big Twist Rainbow Classic in the colorway Fun Brights. And I got 2 of these. I'm thinking I'm going to make a sweater or a shrug or something bright. Of course, it's going to be bright. I also purchased some cotton peaches and cream, which you'll see in a project that you'll see. So, story of the week. The story of the week this week is that on Saturday I recorded a video with my sister, and I hope you enjoy it. And I have plans to do more videos like this, and some of those plans are in the planning stage, and some of them are in my head. And it makes me very excited about year 3 of this podcast. So without further ado, I'm going to insert the video right here. Now, hi. Hi, you guys. I'm recording this episode, or this little clip, with my sister. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Becky Stiffarm. I live in Grain Valley, Missouri. It's a suburb of Kansas City. And what I do for a living, I'm a lunch lady.
So I decided to do this little video because I've talked about my sister in the video podcasts, that when I knit things that don't quite fit me and she wants them, she gets them. So I'm going to show a picture. This is not going to you're not going to be able to tell the detail, but this is a picture of the first sweater I ever made. It was fully cabled and it was pieced together. And when I finished it, I didn't like the way it fit. So my sister got it. And that was way before I knew how to, modify patterns and make it fit better. And I think I threw the pattern away because it didn't work for me. Here's another up close. Doesn't she look so cute and pretty in the picture? So young.
Oh, God.
So anyway, Becky's going to show a few things when you're ready. First off, a beautiful sweater that I wanted to wear so bad. This is actually a kimono sweater that is knit all in one piece. You knit it and then you reattach yarn in places and knit it. Kimono style was a free pattern. When I finished it, the arms were too tight. Again, it was before I knew how to modify the patterns. So, Becky got it. And do you love it or not?
Oh, yes, I like it.
And what else do you have to show?
The socks.
Those are my first pair of indie dyed yarn socks from Leading Man Fiber Arts. And it was a Fish Lips Kiss Hill plain vanilla sock, 2x2 ribbing, and they didn't fit. So Becky got them, and she wears them all the time.
Yep.
Okay. And do you have anything else that you want to show that I might have made? Okay. Who did I make that for?
Leslie.
It's all single crocheted, and I think I used all scrap yarn, all acrylic, I'm sure. Single crochet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad she still has it. Does she still use it? Or do you use it?
No, she still uses it on her bed.
Awesome.
As a throw blanket.
Well, you didn't show all the gloriousness of it. Show it off. Go back. So I can only see the top. Anyway, anything else?
I'll show you what I'm doing.
What are you working on?
A colored blanket.
Double crochet?
It's double crochet.
Pretty.
And another one I'm working on. And these are birthday gifts for people I work with. Can you see that one?
Granny square.
Yeah, and then it's single stitch, different thing around.
Uh-huh.
And then in the corners, I do the 6, to make it still square.
Yeah.
That's that one.
Pretty.
And then on Pinterest one day, I was looking at patterns. This is the African flower.
But you don't read patterns.
I don't read patterns.
So
how did you? I just looked at it, and it's what I know how to do, so I made it. And I'm piecing it together, all different colors.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually I'll sew it all back together into a throw blanket.
Pretty.
But here's some others. Colors, but it's all multicolored. This is what it looks like when it's all together.
Pretty.
So that's what I'm working on now.
Do you knit?
No, I taught myself to knit, but I don't know a lot about knitting. Like, what do you do when you stop? How do you stop?
You cast off.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Tried it.
So, thank you so much, Becky.
Oh, you're welcome.
Time with me. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed that. So, Health Pearl this week is about, and I have a prop, apple cider vinegar. This stuff has great health benefits, and so there's a link in the show notes to this article, which, I mean, it's got a lot of advertisement in the article, but it's got good information on. It says, skip the pharmacy and eliminate 6 common health problems with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar a day. So it talks about how you probably have noticed that people are talking a lot about apple cider vinegar in the recent years. People have gone back to the basics and used apple cider vinegar in their cleaning supplies, but there's also health benefits. This one tells about 6 health benefits of using. I'm trying. I got my pages mixed up. Using apple cider vinegar. So, they say I'm not going to read the whole article because I just think that's kind of boring. But you use consuming 1 large glass of water with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, which is produced by fermenting the apple juice into a hard apple cider and then fermenting the cider into vinegar, can help eliminate 6 common health problems. They say GI tract issues, bloating. Let's see what it says. It can 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar a day can help to eliminate bloating, chronic diarrhea, gas, and acid reflux. A study done by the Journal of Food Science noted that vinegar has powerful anti-pathogenic properties that fight against foodborne bacteria both in food and in the human body. It can help with bad cholesterol. It can also help with your blood sugar issues. Like I said, I'm not going to read them all. For blood sugar, it says apple cider vinegar acts naturally to balance the body's blood sugar levels as well as reducing the A1C levels, which are the measure of the body's average glucose production over a 12-week period. How does it do that? I don't know. So, anyway, Arthritis. I'm sorry, I'm getting this all. And I missed high blood pressure. High blood pressure. Did I miss it? Lord, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. GI, but high arthritis and sign. I'm not starting over. So, GI issues, bad cholesterol, blood sugar issues, high blood pressure, arthritis, and sinus infections. On the arthritis, it says 1 tablespoon of ACV a day can help to dull the pain by replenishing those key minerals, as well as provide antioxidant that helps to slow the progression of the degenerative disorder. So, I need to start taking this. I bought this because it also says that it can help with this. So I started applying it, but it's just like I don't do it. But I need to start drinking this for my arthritis. I need to start drinking this for my belly issues. I recommend that you also go and do your own research and see what you think. I decided to do this as a health pearl this week because it's been on my mind and I have it, and there you go. That's the health pearl. So shall we get into the knitting now? I have one finished object this week, which is my fiber from last week. It has been thwacked and, well, soaked and thwacked. And it still has a little bit of energy. I had to weight it down to stretch it. I guess I might have overplied it a little bit. But this is fiber I got from On the Round. Link in the show notes. It is Cosmic Rainbow Pullworth. 2-ply. And I just, split it and just spun it. So, there it is. I love it. I'm thinking very seriously about making a shawl from it. Just a simple shawl. So, I got 258 yards of, like I said, a 2-ply. Did I already say I have 258 yards? I don't know. So that's the only finished object this week. I have not done a whole lot of knitting this week, but I'm going to show you what I have a little progress on. And I also started my market bag. I'm going to try to see if I can show you what I'm going to be doing. And I forgot to take my iPad out of its case. So bear with. There we go. I want to go to here. No. Reading. Nope, I can't show you. Yeah, I can't show you. Sorry. So, this is one work in progress in my Thank God for Bags bag. Is it on both sides? No, it's on just one side. So, I started my, and I didn't start, I started my market bag, which the pattern is named Rainbow Pocket Market Bag. It is a free pattern on the Mowgli blog. And this is the 2 yarns that I purchased for this project. This one, it's Peaches and Cream. This one is called over the rainbow. And this one is just called Hot Orange. Can you see it? Yep, Hot Orange. So this is a cool market bag that folds into a pocket. So this is the first part. This is all I've got done. This is the first part of the pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then make another one of these just in this color. And I'm going to use this color also for the body. And then I'm going to use this color again for the top and the handles. So that's all I've gotten done. I wish that I had thought enough ahead that I printed off the pattern or at least had it on my iPad so that you could see it. But I didn't. I'm sorry. Bad podcaster. In my tangerine design bag, cows, I have my all you need, a classic hot water bottle cozy, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by London Leo. Needles are clovers, which I'm not enjoying that much. 8-inch, 5 millimeter, 36-inch circular. I'm doing it magic loop, and I'm just using some leftover sugar and cream yarns. And here's where I was last week, and I started on the 2nd. So a little progress, but I'm probably going to have to try to find another semi-matching, because I think I have another couple of inches on this, and then I start the decrease for the shoulder of the bag, and then the tube collar for the, so there you go. So pretty. I'm liking this second yarn. I'm liking all of it. It's pink. So I told you everything I need to tell you. Yes. I'm not going to show you the mitered wrap because the only thing I did was finish the one square that I had started last week. So I'm going to wait until I get a little more progress on that one before I show it again. And the final work in progress is in my Thank God for Bags beautiful bird and birdhouse bag in pink. It's beautiful. I have my gratitude shawl, which is a paid for pattern on Ravelry by Deborah Frank. Needles are US 8, 5 millimeter, Addy turbos, 40-inch circulars. The yarn is a combination of leftover sock yarn. And I'm using my needle holder by Knitting I Love, the Flower Power collection. So, I changed out my progress keeper because I felt like the other one was weighing down on the yarn since it's a very loose and drapey. So there's where I was last week. So I only did like a few, maybe 6 rows, but I have over 200 stitches. So that's what I have. Let me hold it the other way so you can get a better idea. There it is. That's the back. So it's obviously going to block out to be wider. It's a fun, nice, easy pattern. And I love, okay, I didn't tell you the yarn. This is from Daisy Knits. I think it's called Songbird. It was one of those grab bag purchases. And this one is Leading Men Fiber Arts. I don't know what base. And the color is Bahama Mama. It's funny, you can see as you get more stitches, the colors change, but it's so pretty. It's going to be a nice summery springtime drapey. So pretty. So I recommend the pattern. I don't know if I'm going to have enough of both of these. I've only got a small amount left of this, and well, I have a goodly amount of this, but I might do another stripe of this, finish this one off, and then finish the whole shawl off with this color. And hopefully this will be enough. So, because I thought I would put this one in as the bottom, but I don't know that this goes that well. This will just have to be something else. This is a Harry Potter opal. Opal yarn, Harry Potter. It's a price dash. But I think that these two will be enough. I'll just make it enough, right? Oops, I forgot to put my needle holder back on. Again, I'm just going to demonstrate. You put the needles in the holes. This is awesome. And then you make a loop or two with your cord. It's very simple. I'm just recording it makes it harder, and I'm mumbling, sorry about that. And you snap it, and your stitches don't come off your needle. There you go. And that's all of the finished, works in progress. So we'll go to Pinterest and stumble. The Pinterest I found, as I find my Pinterest, I pinned a couple different market bags. Okay. So the first one is what? I didn't pin that one. Market bags. Hang on. Okay, yes. This is a Sundance Beach. Okay, so when you first click on it, it doesn't look like this. So, but be patient. Just it'll go to this. Isn't that gorgeous? This is called a beach bag, but it can be used as a market bag. And it would count in the knitting market bag cow. Very pretty. And also, and that is a knitted one. And I also found a crocheted and if it'll bring you first to what is it called? A Flickr page, but on that there is a clickable link, and maybe I just put the direct link to the it's from Very Berry Home Handmade, and I think I probably put the direct link. Come on, don't do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put the direct link to this pattern, but I thought that was a very pretty pattern. And if you would like to crochet, there are crocheted patterns, there are knit patterns for market bags, or you could just, come up with your own. Okay, that is the pin. And the stumble. I couldn't resist. We needed something lighthearted. So, as soon as I get to it, what is this? Okay. Something's happening here. Activity. What is this activity on my stumble? Somebody started following me. Okay. My likes. I'm usually more prepared than this. And here it is. Something lighthearted. The title of this is This Guy Makes Crocheted Food Hats. Okay. So, I'm going to scroll through it because, you know. No words. No words. There are no words. No words. This is not food. This one is not food. If it is, please somebody tell me what that is. And finally, that was a just because. Just because. We needed a little lightheartedness. And tell me, who would wear one of those? Who would wear one of those? I don't know. So anyway, we're ending the show with a little as selfless same as the fat squirrel. Shameless self-promotion. Please click on the link to my shop, which will be in the bottom of the show notes, in the down bar of YouTube. Of course that would do that. Stitch markers. New stitch marker pattern. It's packaged and ready to go. There are a set of 16, or not a set of 16. There are 16 sets of 6. Some fit in these little things, some don't quite. And I have another packaging coming for those. But anyway, please go over, look at my shop. And also, before I close, I'm looking for a couple more people to test my stitch markers. So if you're interested, I said two or three more people, you will receive a half set of stitch markers. And if you have constructive criticism, please message me in all the places. And if you like the product, please. The only thing that you have to do for the stitch markers is take it to social media with a link to my shop. And I would thank you so much. Please get in touch with me if you would like to test. I have a few testing now. And if you would like to test, please contact me either in Ravelry or on the show notes page. You can message me there, or you can send it through Knit and Purl podcast at gmail.com. Links down below. Anyway, enough is enough. You guys have a wonderful weekend and rest of your week, and I will see you next week for another episode of the Knit and Purl podcast. Bye, you guys.